20th, 2025. Hello, my Cappies. Show your love and support to your girl Marie and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. And if you haven't liked yet, please like. I'm trying to grow my algorithms on here. So far, my Cappies are doing really well about that. So I appreciate the love energy. If you're new to my channel, hit the like button so you know where I'm at because I'm small and like always, I'm hard to find. And I find like, because I was hacked last year. So I had to start my thing all over again and stuff like that. So if you can subscribe, follow, share, I would appreciate it. Alrighty. And then this evening, I'm going to be on doing Mercury and Capricorn. And I have a glossary page as well that you can follow too, where I talk about the North Node, the South Node, North Node, and Pisces. So yeah, so show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. So on the 20th, Venus is conjunct and Saturn in your third house. Plus, you have a stellium in your third house in the sign of Pisces here. So I feel like for some of you, you could be fighting with family. The focus could be on family, live in relationships could be the focus at this time, or your children could be more of the focus with this energy. And thank God none of the planets are in retrograde in the sign of Pisces at this time, because that means that children can start to do well in school, especially the younger ones, or love relationships can suffer for some of you. And you're definitely putting up your walls when it comes to love relationships here as well, or you're not on speaking terms with your friends who are like family to you. For some of you, I feel you could also be going into hermit mode with this energy and isolating yourself and not really wanting to speak to others. You can have other people in your life blocked at this time from media or social media at this time. This is a heavy energy time for you. So you can be dealing with separation or loss, or this could be dealing with bouts of depression because of the stellium in your first house. It's kind of like Garfield ate all the lasagna and now you don't want to move and now you kind of want to stay still. You don't really necessarily want to make changes in your life unless you need to make changes in your life. So you're very like, going through it at this time emotionally. You could have something heavy on your mind at this time with this energy here as well. This could also be with Pluto in the second house and the sun moving into the sign of Aquarius here. Your values could be changing. As a result, you may be giving away what you own at this time, selling what you own. Your financial plans are likely to change. You're very much relying more on your intuition this week with this energy. For some of you, you can be a bit of a psychic sponge and absorbing the room around you as well. You may have noticed today, Monday, that when you walk through a room and somebody got into a fight, you walk in, everybody looks normal and stuff, but you can feel that something has changed in the room, that something happened, and you're like, what happened? And, and stuff like that. So by acknowledging the room or the people around you and saying, what's wrong? You break the energy, okay? And then you feel much better and then you feel more connected to yourself, okay? So just be aware of that at this time. So if you're like having violent thoughts and you came into a room having no thoughts in your head and all of a sudden you have violent thoughts, that means that stuff got down or somebody really angry, okay? Or dealing with PTSD. On the 21st, North Node in your third house of communications in the sign of Pisces, you can be at the right place at the right time. Positive time for communications. The problems and responsibilities of your life may seem you can be seen in a new light at this time, part of a larger drama you are living, almost like a dream. You're able to handle difficulties more easily with this energy here as well, because you're more about bigger picture. You're more about the larger story. You can be quiet and more to yourself, or isolating yourself from family and friends. You can have a difficult time with nosy neighbors, or you could be dealing with workplace bullying or other people trolling you. You have no patience for other people who are complaining, or this could be kids relying on you financially, and you can be feeling some kind of way about it. For others of you, you need to cock those damn brains before you shoot that damn mouth off. You get more with honey than you do with spit and vinegar, so be careful with ego. Ego reigns supreme at this time because also the earth moves into the sign of Leo, where supposing your second house at this time, and then we have Vulcan conjunct, which is a higher form of Saturn transiting for the next 73 years in your eighth house, okay, or 72. You can be feeling some kind of way about it. For others of you, you don't have to watch. If you feel like saying something stupid because you want to be important and you feel like commenting on my comment bars because you want to be important, I will let you know right now, you don't ever have to watch me ever again. Ever. So that's something to think about because my shit actually comes true. Okay? So think about it and it's free. Think about it before you decide I want to be important. Okay? Thank you. All right. So you can get more of that with honey than you do with spit and vinegar. So be careful how you speak to others at this time with this energy. I feel like for others of you, people, whatever energy you're giving out, people are going to give it right back to you at this time. So be prepared, whatever you're attracting at this time, because energy is going to meet energy and energy is going to match energy. Okay, so if you're going to be snarky or smart ass, guess what? You're going to get it right back to you. And especially with Scorpio. So I would be careful at this time. I feel like you're more quiet and to yourself at this time because of Volcana's conjunct with Mercury as well. I'm going to talk about Mercury and Capricorn here later on tonight. So be sure to stay tuned for that. Subscribe to the channel as well. I have like a bunch of playlists, my glossary page. So it's going to be on my glossary page there. But also, you could be very judgy of other people at this time, or you could feel important at this time because, or hoity toity. But I feel like you could be knocked down a peg with this energy here. So it's just best to have silence be your weapon and let your work, let what you stand for speak for you. You don't gotta gloat. You don't gotta be like, "Ah, I'm bourgeoisie." It's like, yeah, because of your Louis Vuitton bag and your Louis Vuitton shoe looking like a walking billboard for Louis Vuitton. Yeah, I see it. You walking billboard. Yeah, you are important. Let your stuff speak for you. You don't have to say nothing. You don't have to be important. Everybody knows you're important. Everybody knows what you do. So, just let your experience, let everybody else speak for you. Okay, so some of you really need to humble it down at this time. Alrighty. So on the 22nd, Mars is afflicted in the sign of Cancer. You may want to keep a low profile here. I feel like for some of you, you're very quiet. You do feel things intensely at this time. I would be careful with this because you're probably intriguing that Pluto in Aquarius here because Pluto in Aquarius cannot take constructive criticism. I feel things, you can feel things intensely. This is change happening at work because Lilith Moon is still not well aspected in your 10th house. So I feel like for some of you, pick and choose your battles with other people today. Also, with the Lilith Moon not being well aspected in the 10th house, you can be keeping a low profile. You can be suspicious of other people with this energy here, and they're giving you certain things. I feel like they could be treating you kindly, or they could be not bothering you on the 22nd, or doing something that makes you go, ooh, like, are you going to fire me? Like, ooh, like you really not trusting the situation. Cause it's like, and it could be like with a Scorpio, alrighty, because like the Scorpio may have been an asshole to you and then all of a sudden decides that they're going to be really nice to you and treat you with nice and respect, or maybe they got talked to or something like that, and now they coming back to you all nice and respectfully, and it's like, what the what in the bipolar is going on? It's like, damn, night and day. We just went from being like rude and nasty to me and like being all like da 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 to ass kissing me. It's like you're not trusting it. You like, what's going on? Am I gonna get hit? Like what's going on? All right. So with Scorpio in your 11th house, it has a stellium there. There's a lot of responsibilities being placed upon you. Some of you may have an easier time finding a job. There's a lot of growth happening for you. Change could be happening for you as well. Like I said, job transfer or finding a job at this time. I feel like other people could be keeping their promises to you, but then you're kind of like wondering what's the catch. You're getting what you want, but also you're suspicious, or you're suspicious of leaving. It could be like you're suspicious of leaving. Like you're wondering, if I quit this job, are they going to like let me put them on my resume, and are they going to like screw me over? Or if I do apply for a new job and put them on my resume, are they going to screw me over? So that could be coming up as well with this energy here as well. Low profile. I got two caps. Count them two. Well, It's astrology, but what's going on? They also have a stellium in Capricorn, which is not helping them. So it's a very heavy energy time for them. So they're mostly just being quiet and mulling over things because they have a lot of things that they're thinking about at this time. So that's why. So they're not very tenacious. Kind of like, you got to picture yourself at a dinner and you just ate yourself silly, okay, and you filled up your stomach, and now we're asking you to go work out like right afterwards and go jogging. You're not going to jog on a full stomach. You're going to go, they're like in a food coma. So you got to see it like that. So they're in a food coma. That's why they're not doing anything. That's why they're not moving around. And that's why they're kind of like being depressed or being low energy and being quiet and more to themselves, because they have a lot going through their mind and they don't want to do anything at this time about it. I feel also for some of you here that a lot of people could be playing mind games with you as well. So there's real trust issues going on, even with kids. You could find that, those of you who are in high school, that people that you normally don't hang out with could be baiting you into conversation here as well, or start treating you differently, but you're not having it because you got trust issues with them or you didn't have a good time with them another time. So it could be like that, so you're wondering like, what's the catch? You could also be invited to things as well by people that you had a nasty falling out with, or the last time you did something with them, and it could be like, you're not so quick to jump. On the 23rd, Pluto in Aquarius, truth is being revealed, and it absolutely has nothing to do with you. I feel like it's other people's truth coming up at this time. The tea is delicious, but at the same time, you're like, okay, that's cute. It could surprise you. You're not really entertaining gossip. You never do. But, it could surprise you, and you could be like, oh my gosh. I feel also there could be a need to reach out to somebody, but at the same time, you're not going to do it. You're kind of reevaluating certain relationships in your life, and you're not so quick to jump back into anything new with this energy. You do have a stellium in the sign of Capricorn. You're kind of mulling over things right now in your life, and you can be everything right now for you until the planets all start moving into the sign of Aquarius, maybe, because Aquarius likes to be in hermit mode too, and their ruler is Saturn as well. But until everything starts to move into the sign of Aquarius or even into the sign of Pisces, I feel for right now you're kind of just like in a hermit mode with this energy, and you have something heavy on your mind. You could even have an opportunity to confront the elephant in the room, but the problem is that you want them to say sorry to you first and not the other way around. So you could be waiting for them to apologize. It could be a situation here where somebody friend requests you as well, and you're waiting for like some kind of apology email, and you're like, where's my apology email? I'm not responding until they give me an apology email. So you could be waiting for that to happen as well with this energy. You may want somebody back into your life, but at the same time, they didn't apologize. So until they apologize, you're not coming back and you're not saying boo boo jack shit to them. On the 24th, financial matters become more difficult to predict at this time with this energy here, and they become more unstable. Okay, this may not be a bad thing. Alrighty, so this could be like a lot of changes happening with career. For some of you, it's best to plan ahead and to remain flexible as well as the wrenches come in on Friday. All right, expect the unexpected expenditures at this time, so just see it as an upgrade. For some of you here, this could be traveling to an exotic location that's irresistible to you now, but when you go on this trip, and especially if you go on this trip as a love trip, it may not be what you expected it. And you were like, damn, I should have gone in the first place, because I feel like you're romanticizing your relationship at this time with this energy here. So love relationships, like if you could find that this person's very one-sided, or you may have too much trust in this person, or you may have over idealized this person as well. So that now you're on this island with this person and you realize that the person in your head is not the person in your reality. And you're like, what the hell? Okay. And you expected this person to be romantic to you, and then all they want to do is play video games or play on their phone or do everything else but spend time with you. Okay. Be careful with legal advice given to you now, because it could be faulty. So get a second, third, or fourth opinion. Or go to a lawyer, pay a lawyer, and have them give you real legal advice. Okay. You will feel like pushing for career advancement at this time and taking initiative to get ahead, but be careful of jealousy and envy here with this energy. I do see a victory over your enemies. You need to cock those brains before you shoot that mouth off. Be cute, be demure. Okay. Don't be, use couth. at this time. All righty. I do feel like something happens here. You need to be careful with Friday because this is embarrassments or disappointments happening to you as well. All righty. I feel like you are being overly optimistic, and then, that illusion of your reality is going to be shattered. So just, cool it. Okay. Don't be crazy, like optimistic about things with this energy here. There is an imbalance in your relationships at this time with this energy. I feel like relationships could be a one sided affair where only the other person benefits and not you. And you don't know that yet until Friday. Okay. Confrontation is not likely to happen at this time because you're just observing the situation. Well, maybe it was an accident. Maybe they didn't mean to do that. Maybe they're just, you're still making excuses, or you're still sitting on your hands because of Mars energy and the stellium happening in the seventh house. So you're kind of like, it's kind of hard to push you at this time. I mean, it's like you could tolerate a lot of shit, until Mars goes into Leo, and then you no longer can tolerate nothing. Okay. So that's what's going on there at this time with this energy. Right now, you're just tolerating a lot because either you really like this person, or this person may be very good in bed, or this person might be doing something for you in your career. Ooh, okay. Sometimes it happens. All righty. So, that could be happening as well. All right. So, the first card I come up with is the Nine of Swords. I see depression at this time. Again, it's a heavy energy time for you with this energy. All right. The Ace of Wands, taking creative risk at this time with this energy here. I think that for some of you here, you may have taken certain risk, but it didn't turn out how you wanted to turn out. Change didn't happen as quickly as you wanted it to. That's because we have a stellium in like your seventh house. We have Hades and Coronas. And then on top of that, a lot of the things that you have to do, you have to take initiative. And you're not very much about taking initiative. You're more about manifesting things and having things come and flow to you. And that's not the case for some things. The Devil card, you can be dealing with manipulative people at this time with this energy here as well, gaslighting you, or, messing with your head at this time. So this may not be the easiest time for love relationships. Some of you, you're heading towards divorce with this energy as well. The Two of Cups, I do see, be careful with other people in your life with the Two of Cups and the Devil card, because, I feel like relationships, again, could be very manipulative or very one-sided, or all is not what it seems at this time, because you're seeing with your rose-colored glasses eyes, you're not seeing with your reality. And on Friday, you're going to get a reality check, but also on Friday, you're still going to tolerate the situation. Okay. Whatever that be for you. The Page of Cups, I feel like, this could be dealing with somebody that's very naive with love, maybe not very experienced with love, maybe more experienced with sex, but not experienced with like real relationships. Maybe you're their first real relationship that they ever had, and so now that they're in a relationship, they don't know how to be in a relationship, so you could be dealing with that. So this person may have a hard time emotionally connecting or expressing themselves to you because you're their first relationship. Okay. For some of you with this energy, I do see that you may feel like, this person is like the bee's knees. This person is very exciting for you, or may seem very exciting to you with this energy. You definitely see what you want to see at this time with this energy here as well. I feel like the people that are coming into your life now are going to change your life. So this is a great time for alliances or making important relationships at this time with this energy here as well. For others of you, you need to be careful with love because you may develop an obsession with somebody here as well. And even though you have what you want, this could be a karmic love, even though you have what you want, 5, 10 years from now, it's going to turn out to be purgatory. You're going to feel like you're stuck in this relationship. You're going to be like, why? I chose this person, but why? So, because you're so stubborn and you see what you want to see, okay? The Three of Cups, oh, jail time. Somebody could be receiving jail time. This could be around you. Okay, and somebody could be going to jail this week with this energy, so that could be coming up as well. The Sun card, new relationship is coming up. Be careful with this new relationship. I do compatibility reports. They're $100 to see if this person is your soulmate or if this person is a karmic, because a lot of the karmics and the soulmates are coming in now, and especially for my 40-year-olds who have Uranus and Scorpio, because Uranus, if you have Uranus conjunct with Juno at 24 degrees and give it 4 degrees or 8 degrees. So Uranus through let's say 22 degrees through 30 degrees, the soulmate is coming in at this time, or the karmic relationship is coming in at this time with this energy, because also Uranus is squaring Volcanus at this time and also squaring Venus at this time. So this is bringing a lot of faded relationships where we have lessons with these people at this time. So this is a good time to get compatibility reports. They're $100. They take like 10 days to do because it's long, it's a lot of content. So this is a time period here where you could find yourself in a karmic situation that feels so intense and so incredibly good, but then you find like 13, 12 years later that you're going to be stuck in this relationship, and then you're going to find yourself like 60, 70 years old that you don't want to leave the relationship because you're scared that nobody won't marry you, which is not true as at all. Oh, thank you, Medusa. Oh, Latisse, hi. So, yeah, so you need to be careful with the new relationships that are coming in at this time with this energy. Hi, Lutis. Oh, so this could be one of those relationships that you get stuck into for a very long time, and then at the same time you feel oppressed. Later on, this person uses you, all sorts of messes. Okay, the Four of Wands. This could be a time of work and home with this energy here as well. The Three of Swords, I feel like you could get kicked out of a situation. Now you need to keep it humble and cock those brains before you shoot that mouth off. This is not the time to show off how important you are, because other people are going to show you how not important you are to them. Okay, so it could be a situation like that. So try to keep the energy humble at this time with this energy. Okay, for some of you, you might get kicked out of certain situations. So, like I said, Friday, you could have an embarrassing moment. So again, keep the energy humble. Don't, let your work speak for you. Let everybody else speak for you, but you. If you have to speak for yourself, then you got a lot of insecurities, okay? And you got a lot of mommy and daddy issues. That's what you're telling the world. So be careful with that. Keep it humble. I feel like also with this energy here that you can be reconnecting with family. You can have a family reunion because of somebody being in a crisis situation here. So family may pull together and start spending time with each other here and start to reconnect with each other. I feel like this is a beautiful energy. This is a much needed relief. You could have some really cathartic conversations with others at this time with this energy. There's a period of peace and abundance in the household. Everything you once hated will now be the greatest source of happiness to you. So this could be a real appreciation, and especially those of you who are going back to your houses, in the Carolinas and in LA and in South America. So we have like a lot of houses, and some of you may have a greater appreciation for that ugly house that you were thinking about moving out of. And now you're like, oh my God, the toilet, I missed you. It's like running water, I missed you. So it's like, I'm never moving. So it could be like that. You, the person you're speaking of in the cards of is a karmic. I haven't experienced that yet, but I know I'm in a rude. I'm in for a rude awakening. Literally, he's run! No, run, bitch, run! Oh, you gonna be in that kind of. Oh, Lutice. Oh no, am I connecting with your energy? So it's gonna be like a love triangle. Oh shit, Lutice. You in a mess. You gonna be in a love triangle. Oh my Lanta. Okay, hello, goodbye. The Two of Swords. I feel like this is a time of introspection. Somebody is definitely. Oh, Latiz, are you coming up in my damn cards, bitch? Oh, bitch, you coming up in my cards. I hate you. I hate you. You coming up in my cards right now, girl. Okay. Latice, you silly little bitch. Okay, so Latice, you mother effer. I see you in a love triangle. Somebody coming back. I feel like it's a Libra. It's not done and over with. And then you're going to be in a relationship. I think as soon as you get into this relationship, the Libra comes back. So it's up to you what you want to do with that. Yep. Ah! It's going to be secret. And then you're going to be leaving a toxic relationship. Girl, it is a Libra. Ah! Girl. Make me shuffle my cards again. We're doing this. The Empress card. I feel like this person's obsessed with you. Okay. And the Libra, she's not over you. All right. I feel like also the focus can be on family at this time. This is a dominating woman in your life. I think that you're going to be pleasantly surprised because you got two. Okay. Two people wanting you. The Justice card, major decisions on point as always. Girl. Yeah, but I feel like this could be like getting a divorce, or maybe you have to choose. So you might end up being in a relationship that's really strong connection, and both of you feel a strong connection because it's a karmic, and then it's going to feel like a divorce. It's going to get really messy for you in regards to this relationship. Now, it may not just be Latisse, but maybe a few other of you are going through the same ish, okay, where it's like you are in a love triangle, okay, and for some of you, the scenario could be that you're crushing on somebody. I feel like Latisse is crushing on somebody too. Oh my Lanta. Okay, so connecting. Oh God. I don't the Libra is a twin flame. The karmic is a Leo. Oh my God. I hate when I do that. You see, you bitches start talking to me and then I connect to your read. Ah. Ah! I hate that. It's just like it's automatic too. I don't even have to try. Okay. Okay. Mm, let me go on. So what I see for some of you here, okay, is that thank you for the like. So some of you have Letissa's situation, okay? And then others of you, I feel like you crushing on somebody, but you married. This person coming back, this person is obsessed with you, but they're scared to come in at this time because they're being secretive with this energy here because they're married or they think that you're still married too. So they're not so quick to come back in, but they are thinking about you. They are obsessed with you. I think they may do something impulsive like friend request you or message you on Messenger. So if you don't have social media, then get a social media as well. So I feel like that could be happening. For some of you, this could turn out to be a missed opportunity here. So if you don't jump on a certain relationship that you're looking at or somebody that you're looking at this time, this could also be a missed opportunity here with that. Okay. The Four of Swords, I feel that you can be feeling a bit oppressed in a relationship, or you can be feeling oppressed at work at this time. This could also be dealing with contracts and negotiations during this time period with this energy here as well. I also see that some of you are really obsessed with this person, super obsessed. Like that's all you think about to the point it gives you a headache. Okay. Really connected. But I do see a new relationship coming up. I do see options and choices happening for you as well with this energy here. The Four of Cups, I feel like for some of you here, you're definitely sitting on your hands about the decisions that you want to make at this time because you're not supposed to. Oh, everything is divine timing. I don't know what the hell's going on. You're not supposed to leave a situation just yet. Okay, some of you have lessons with the people that you work with. You're not supposed to leave a situation just yet. You're supposed to sit there and you're supposed to learn whatever lesson that is. Maybe the issues with control and stuff, or how you talk to other people. So make sure that you have a different conversation with others. Start treating others with kindness. You know, even when they treat you with spit and vinegar, start being nice to people. Make sure to subscribe to this channel because this girl gives a TT like no other. Oh my Lanta. What did you say now? People that are watching Marie is the real deal, and their prices are not expensive exactly compared to other astrologer readers. Thank you. Not to mention, she also combines cards with the astrology. That's very rare. Thank you so much, Latisse. I appreciate you. She gave you such a hug. Oh, I appreciate that. I known you forever too. So yeah. So anyway, so this could be also a time that, that we are taking a time to consider all possibilities in our lives. So that's why we're not so quick to jump into anything. Okay. I feel that even though you're sitting on your hands right now and you're kind of like stuck in your situation or just not doing anything at this time, come February, you're going to be on the verge of making some real decisions in your life. Oh, I'm hearing no matter what. This is like the straw that broke the camel's back come Mars goes direct or when Jupiter goes direct on the 4th. The Two of Coins, indecisions, but you'll be making your decision here soon. The Ace of Coins, creating your own reality. For some of you, oh, now somebody could be going through it at this time, but you could be sugarcoating stuff. Some of you, you're getting money back from a legal matter. Okay. You could expect the unexpected with money this week in regards to legal matters or like a court settlement thing could be happening as well. So you could be getting back a few dollars from that with this energy here. The Wheel of Fortune, there could be a turn of events coming up for you. So certain things may no longer apply in your life at this time. I feel like with the Seven of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune card, truth is going to be revealed. So like I said, a lot of tea is going to come out. It may not be your tea, but I feel like somebody may owe you money. This could be like from like one of those large action lawsuit thingies where you could be getting money back in the mail. So check your money, check your mail. Okay, because you be getting money back like that at this time with this energy here. I feel like some of you, you could be worried about your money situation at this time. I'm hearing stop spending. Okay. I do feel like for some of you that you are making way too many sacrifices. You need to stop doing that. Okay. I feel like for some of you here that, soon you'll be able to make decisions about some things that are going on in your life. But for right now, you're just ignoring your intuition. You're not relying on it because you're intriguing the astrology. Okay. You're intriguing the Mars. You're intriguing the stellium in Capricorn. Like I said, eat a full freaking Thanksgiving dinner and then try to run right after. You're not going to do it. Okay. The Seven of Cups, I see lots of thoughts of future coming up at this time with this energy, or you could be just wishy-washy or praying for things to change at this time. The Emperor card, I feel like, you're not so quick to make things to change at this time. I think that you're trying to be as realistic as possible with this energy here. So you're trying to control the situations around you or the narrative or how you want everything to come in. So you need to be careful with that need to control like fate and everything. You cannot control fate. Okay. You cannot control your heart and the things that you're feeling. Okay. Or repress your feelings because eventually it's going to come out in different ways like cancer, God forbid, so, you need to stop doing that and start living in your truth with this energy here. I do see like this is a lot of confusion and anxiety going on at this time for you because you have so many directions that your life can go into at this time with this energy here, and you're trying to choose as wisely as possible when it comes to the choices that you are making. Okay. The Eight of Coins, you can be throwing yourself into your work. You can be a workaholic. You can be a perfectionist when it comes to work as well. I do see you working on yourself or leaving a toxic situation behind. The Eight of Wands, this is traveling coming up for some of you here. I feel like, like I said in the astrology, expect the unexpected while traveling. It's not going to be like you wanted it to be. Okay. So I feel like, you may have to, because of this traveling that's coming up here, it's going to create a lot of confusion for you. Okay. And you're not going to like it. The Five of Cups, you may not be on speaking terms with the men in your life. For some of you here, I feel that certain things in your life may no longer apply. This could also be dealing with, God forbid, separation or loss. This could also be thoughts of the past coming up at this time with this energy here as well. The Ace of Cups, I feel with this energy here, there is new love. There is emotional validation. So you know who this person is, and this could be long lasting love if you wanted it to be as well. So follow your heart and trust your intuition. More emotional validation coming to you, more confirmation coming to you as well with this energy here. Alrighty. I do see a divorce or quitting your job at this time happening. And then the moon card, clarity. All right. But it's not necessarily the clarity that you're thinking. Every time I see the sun and the moon card for myself, I feel like it's like your financial, you see your emotional self. So you're in a good headspace. You're going to feel more emotionally stable. This could be also a good time for your money as well to be more stabilizing at this time. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share because oh my Lanta, and get a reading. It's only $20 for an email reading. My prices are very reasonable. So check it out. And I'm really awesome about what I do. Okay, so I'm going to go on to Aquarius and show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Kisses.